Can I get a sound check? Chickadee check. Check, check, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check, chickadee check. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, and check. Good morning, Thunderbirds fans. Don Harmeal coming to you live here from Lacombe Harbor Center, where your Thunderbirds will be squaring off in their third game on the weekend against the Carolina Junior Canes. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and let's get ready to play here. Zamboni took a little extra time getting off the ice. Unfortunately, today it looks like we will be missing Connor and Blake on the backside running with 5D for this contest. Certainly glad to hear the news that Blake just has a deep contusion, no breaks, which is great. Let's get him back on the ice. Unfortunately, Connor was a bearer of bad luck, ended up with 4 penalties, so he'll be missing this game, but will be back with us later on today. Both of these teams come into this contest 0-2 on the weekend. So each team will be looking for their first win, and we are certainly looking forward to that being us. Minute 50 here left in the warm-ups. We'll be coming right back to you with starting lineups and starting goaltenders. Thunderbirds will be wearing the whites today. Looking pretty sharp. Move our feet, move the puck, head on a swivel. All right, first game of the day. Get on your feet, shake it out. We're on a 30-second countdown here. Here we go. Count it down with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's going to do it for your warm-up. We're still working to get the entirety of the Buffalo game recovered or at least uploaded from the Pixel Art. Just as soon as we have that, fingers crossed, we'll get it uploaded and notify you that it's out there for your viewing pleasure. Sticks come into the air for the pregame breakdown. There it is. Looks like we're going to have Hunter Christensen holding down the Pikes between the net. Coming to the ice, it looks like we're going to have Mark and Dashel on the backside. Up front, we're going to have Kellen. Looks like Kellen, Garrett, and Linden. Fast and hard and furious. Here we go, boys. We got to see these officials in the last game, and I'm not trying to cast any kind of way on this game, but they impeded play. Here we go. Everybody's ready. Kellen in for the face-off. Clock's down, comes out. Mark has it over to Dashel. Dashel sends it cross ice. Kellen goes in, gets to the puck. Kellen cycles it back down to Linden. Linden working out of the corner, looking for Kellen coming through. Just missed. Kellen puts it back down to the corner. Garrett's there. Garrett working off the boards. 2-on-1. Ref again was impeding play right there. Carolina has zone exit. Now zone entry. Missed the pass. Kellen's got it. Kellen leaves it up for Garrett. Garrett transition cross ice to Linden. Backside changes. Carolina's looking to come out of the zone. We've got Jackson now on with Mark. Good stick by Mark. Landon picks it up. Landon spins out of it looking for time and space. Leaves it for Irvin. Irvin has the slot. Looking for time. Up to Connor Healy. Healy turns, fires. Shot gets blocked by Carolina. They pick it up. Turn. Clear it up and out and down. They wave icing. Carolina's in pursuit. Connor's there. Angles his guy off. Jackson stays home. Puck's just sitting on the side of the net. Comes out right up the middle. Irvin's on his horse trying to go apply some forecheck pressure. Carolina from back behind their net. They missed the up pass. It does come out of the zone and Dowd picks it up. Landon leaves it for Connor Healy. Irvin has it, spins out of it. Irvin hits Parker. Parker has Landon coming in. Landon turns, fire shot, blocked to the far corner. Irvin picks it up, though. Dashel back on. Irvin tried to slide it through, turns it over, comes up. Dashel steps to short, the zone does. Dashel has the lane, got hooked. Howell had Parker on the backside, just missed on the stick. Carolina clears it out, but Miller comes on with a rocket fuel on his skates. Mark back. He's got the back of the net. Mark up to Parker. Parker has Miller. Miller slides it in. We have Trevor in on his horse. Trevor has the back of the net. Trevor tried to leave it for Dashel, missed. Puck comes up. Mark's there. Mark turns, dumps it in. Delayed offside. We are in now on the forecheck. Dylan Penny on now up front with Miller and Trevor. Miller tried to slide to the opposite corner, and Carolina plays it up the boards right to Dashel. Dashel turn, fires, gets stick deflected right behind the net. On goalie, saving Frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Good pressure here early on. 13:32 here left in the first period. 0-0 score. We've got Dashel and Mark on the backside. Miller, Trevor, and Dylan on up front. Trevor in for the face-off. It's in skates. Puck comes up high. Puck's out of the zone. Dashel picks it up. Dashel bumps up to Trev. Puck's in the zone. Oh, delayed offside they call. Carolina picks it up. Good job by Miller. Applying some pressure. Carolina has nowhere to go right now. Puck comes through. Mark slides it through. Just missed Dylan, but Carolina gets it back, sends it up and out and down. That is going to be an icing and another offensive zone face-off. Wholesale changes on both sides of the ice. Looks like we have Jack and Jackson coming on the backside with Liam, Sam, Keaton Liam steps in for the face-off. Buck one of the half boards. Carolina picks it up, tries to reverse side of the net, misses it. Jackson picks it up on the far boards. Slides around one, gets pinned. Liam sends it back behind the net. Keaton doing battle back down there. Puck comes out. Sam's going to pick it up out of the corner. Sam has the seam. Turn fires, gets blocked back behind the net. Liam's working there, digs it out of the corner. Liam got taken back from behind. Carolina tries to reverse the side of the ice. Jack's there to short it, chips it back down and through. Keaton's there, leaves it for Liam. Liam gets angled off. Carolina has it, tries to slide it up. It's out. Jack again steps to hold. Gets sent right back in by Sam. We're looking to make some more changes. Linden now coming on the ice. Carolina has zone exit. They have the line to gain. They turn and dump it in. Jackson in on retrieval. Jack bumps it up to Garrett. Good stick, comes all the way through. We take a couple guys out. Carolina has it. Turn shot, fire, blocked out to the corner. They try to cycle it back down behind the net. Carolina picks it up off the half boards. Missed the pass. Linden has it. Bumps it up to Garrett. Garrett turns, fires it in. Puck saved out to the corner, and Garrett sticks with it. Puck comes up high and out of his own. Marks there. Offside. Couldn't quite get onside. That'll be a neutral zone faceoff. 11:43 here in the first. Kellen, Garrett, Linden, Dashel, and Mark on the ice. Puck's in skates, puck forward. Carolina picks it up. Looking for the cross pass off the skate, miss. Kellen picks it up. Kellen off the half boards, he's looking for Linden. Carolina shuts that down. They have zone entry. That was offside, no call. Turn shot, wide of the net. Dashel chips it up. Linden's going to pick that up. Linden tried to chip it up, can't. Dashel stands his guy up. Mark comes through, picks up the puck off the half boards. Carolina steps short and then misses it. Puck's still sitting there. Finally, Linden comes through, pokes it. Mark has it. Zone entry. Turn fired shot high and over the net. Good line if that's on net. Carolina has zone exit. Good job getting back. Parker picks it up. Parker's puck protecting. Oh, Parker was looking for Dashel. Dashel has zone entry. Dashel gets through one. Turn fire. Backhand shot saved. Puck's loose. Carolina picks it up. Connor Hilly on the backside with Dashel. Kellen. Irvin. Kellen has it back behind the net. We have a stick and a glove on the ice. Kellen has the line of gain. Parker's got it. Parker slides through. Connor Hilly getting bodied here. Jack Evans back on retrieval. Jack chips it, leaves it for Landon. Landon slides through on the backside, turns it over, picks it back up though in the corner. Ref impeded play right out on front on net. Herb gets it from Landon, gets stick checked, but it comes out of the zone. Carolina turns, fires it back in. Connor Hilly sends it to the opposite side. Landon had it, let it go off the stick. Irvin has it. Irvin gets by one, gets stick checked, turns it over, picks it right back up, has zone entry. Irvin waiting for time and space. Irvin finds Landon. Landon looking for time and space. Sends it in deep into the corner. Dylan Penny's going to go try and get that. Carolina tried to go up. They do. Miss it. Jack chips it through. Landon's going to pick that up. Tried to bump it to Miller coming on the ice. Carolina has the zone cleared. Jack Evans has the over to Jackson Dyer. Jackson Dyer up the middle has Miller with speed. Miller has wide zone exit, or entry, sorry. Playing out of the corner, Carolina picks it up. Puck comes right up the middle. Dashel has it turned, fire shot saved. Across the body and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff. 9:06 here left in the first period. Dashel and Jackson on the backside with Miller, Dylan, and Trevor on up front. Good morning, sir. Trevor's going to step in for the face-off. Puck sent to the half boards. Carolina tried to reverse side of the net. Miller and Trevor working down there. Miller comes out with it. Miller has it high to Jackson. Jackson over to Dashel. Dashel turn fires, gets stick to the corner. Carolina picks it up, but we are hard on him. Miller almost had that. Carolina has got stick check from behind. Good job by Jackson. Jackson off half course has Trevor. Trevor has time and space, leaves it for Miller with speed. Tried to chip it through to Dylan. Hold the zone. Trevor picks it up. Trevor's got time and space. Leave it for Dashel. Dashel turn fires on the ground. Puck frozen loose. Carolina picks it up. Trevor's all over him. Carolina finally shakes free, looking for the cross pass. Missed it off a skate, but picked it right back up on the stick. Dashel defending. Carolina to the outside. Good team defense. Connor Healy picks it back up behind the net. Chips it off the board to Trevor. Trevor has Connor Healy. Connor Healy in. Turns fire shot up and over the net. Again, good spot if it's on net. Dylan slips around one. Gets it softly on net. Saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off with 7:57 here left in this first period. And so far, it's been all Thunderbirds. Jack and Connor Healy on the backside. We've got Liam, Sam, and Keaton on up front. Liam in for the draw. Puck sent to the corner. Carolina has it, but we're all over them. Liam and Keaton doing the work down here in the corner. Carolina tried to send a cross pass, but Sam's there. Puck does come out and through. Jack's got it. Gets it up to Sam. Comes back to Liam. Liam picks it up. Liam's got zone exit. Carolina recovers in their defensive zone, but Liam's right there. Keaton working hard. Carolina picks it back up. They're out of the zone. Missed the puck. Keaton has it, turns, fires it in. Looks like we've got Mark coming on the backside with Jack. Carolina trying to send it up the half course, comes up. Jack has it, watch her, fires on the ice. In the net! In the net! And put it on the net, and good things happen. Welcome to the scoreboard, Mr. Evans. Wide lane, shot, goal. Thunderbirds go up by a score of 1-0 here early in this contest. Hey, how do you like them apples, Evans? Huh? 3 of our goals have been from defense. All right, Tillman, Linden, Garrett on the ice with Mark and Dashel. Puck comes back. Mark picks it up back behind the net. Try to bump it up. Comes up and out of the zone. Carolina back on retrieval. They're in their defensive zone. Missed the cross pass. Dashel has it. Chips it through to Linden. Linden's looking for space. Has space. Looking for a cross pass off of Carolina skate. Dashel has it. Slides it through to Linden. Linden has zone entry. Linden loses an edge. Carolina picks it up. Carolina was looking for zone entry, couldn't. Dashel blocked it, created a delayed offside penalty. Carolina gets it back, trying to regroup again. Sticks in lanes. Deflected. Mark has it. Mark leaves it for Garrett. Garrett turns, fires, gets deflected wide. Mark's there. Try to cycle it back down to Linden. Linden working out of the corner. Got Garrett. Garrett comes through to support. Garrett sends it high to Mark. Marks has it. Watch the line turn, shot fired wide. Puck's loose. Puck's loose. Now we have a whistle. Again, puck's on net, creating good opportunity. 6:09 here left in the first period. Wholesale changes on both sides. We've got Jack Evans and Connor Healy coming on the backside. Up front we have Irvin, Landon, and Parker. Puck's down. It's one back. Jack steps, turn, fire, shot gets blocked. It's in skates. Carolina picks it up. They're going to have his own exit. Looking to come up the middle. Good stick by Connor Healy. Tried to chip it up the half boards. Carolina sends it in deep. Jack treated him behind the net. Has Landon down. Landon down. Slipped a hit. Got it over to Connor. Connor tried to find Parker. Goes through Parker. Carolina sends it right back down. Puck's behind the net. Carolina comes out with it. Looking for space. Good stick by Jack. Oh, no way. Wow. Yep, these guys called all kinds of bad penalties in the first game. They're calling high hands on Jack. That was a good hit. The same guy that called the offside call in the previous game didn't know what century we're in. So your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a penalty kill for 2 minutes here. Dashel and Mark on the backside. Up front, we have Trevor and Miller. 5:34 remain here in this first period. Puck comes out. Dashel sends it up the half boards. Miller trying to get it exit. Carolina working off the seam. Turn fires, gets deflected. Puck's loose out front. Good job by Hunter. Blocks. Puck finally gets shipped up and out of play. We had good saves by Hunter, lost a stick, and then we had a couple of block shots by defensemen. But that's what you do. You got to collapse and create a wall to prevent that goal from going in the backside. Linden and Garrett come on up front. Dashel and Mark stay on the backside. Carolina comes out with it, working from the point, goes over to the quarterback on the side, back up to the point, over to the other winger, back to the point. Not much time and space, missed the pass. Good sticks and lanes, puck gets sent deep. Dashel pins his guy up. Puck's locked. Carolina trying to work out of the corner, not much time and space. Good job with sticks and lanes. Goes high, looking for a shot. Turn, fire, shot. Good job. Wholesale changes. We have Jackson and Connor Hilly coming on the backside with Dylan and Kellen. 1:09 here left in the kill. Puck's down in skates. Jackson comes out with it, tried to clear it. Carolina holds his own off the ball, but loses it out on their own. Dylan on his horse chips it in deep. Dylan almost wins that race, but applying tons of pressure here. Good. Carolina turns it up over the middle. Connor Hilly almost had a one-on over the net. Carolina gets zone entry. Good stick and step by Kell. Carolina recovers, has the overpass. Turn fires, misses the net, up and over. Kellen's going to win that race. Gets it back to Jackson. Jackson back behind the net to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly hard up the boards. Dylan's able to chip it out, and that's how you do it, boys. 20 seconds left in the kill. Carolina over, turns it over. Kell has it. He's got speed to the outside. Was looking for someone driving, but we're looking for changes. Parker now on the ice. Carolina has zone entry. Good stick by Jackson. Kellen picks it up, turns, fires it in, and that's going to do it. Good kill, boys. Mark and Dashel on the backside. Urban, Parker, and Landon. Landon picks up the puck. Has Urban. We have a 2-on-1. Parker turn, fire, shots loose out front. Carolina grabs it. Clears it up and out. Dashel and Mark working along the boards. Parker has it. Parker's got Dashel going with him. Dashel leaves it for Irvin. Irvin turns, fire, shots blocked to the corner. Irvin picks it up. Irvin slides it to Dashel. Dashel lets it slide to Parker. Parker working out of the corner. Dashel backs out. Parker's just in his office down there. Slides it back to Dowd. Dowd up front to Irvin. Irvin slides through. Irvin's looking to take the back of the net, slides it up. Dashel steps to short it, sends it back down deep to Landon. Landon looking for Irvin, cutting. Steep angle. Irvin goes back behind the net, sends it up to Mark. Mark right back to Irvin. Irvin to Landon. Landon working out of the corner. Landon was looking for Dashel. Carolina with a good stick. Comes up and out. 2:20 here left in the first period. Mark has it, has Dashel. Dashel turns, lets it go in as we're looking for changes. Parker in on the forecheck. Carolina tries to slide to the other side. Parker's all over it. We have Sam Maida on the back, on the up front with Connor Healy and Jack Evans on the back. Miss a pass. Parker has it. It's in skates. Parker sticks with it, gets a shot on net. Parker slides around one turn, fires shot, and saved and frozen. With 1:51 here left in this first period, we're going to finish up some changes here. We've got Keaton and Liam coming to the ice with Sam. Connor Hilly and Jack Evans stay on the backside. Buck in skates, Liam working. Carolina comes out with it. They've got the back of the net, try to reverse out, but Keaton pins his guy. They reverse the side of the net. They're able to get it cleared. Sam made a back on it. Clears the zone. Keaton has it. Keaton turns, fires it in deep. Keaton going in hard on the forecheck. Keaton has it back behind the net. Looking for help in front. Slides through Sam. Picks it up by Connor Hilly. Off the board, turned, fired, and saved on the goal crease. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Wholesale changes. We got Dashel and Mark coming on the backside. We have Trevor, Miller, and Dylan on up front. Little pre-face-off conversation. Miller steps in for the face-off. Pucks one back. Mark has a turn, fire shot wide of the net. Dashel's going to go in. Turn, fires, gets deflected wide by Mills. Dylan's going to pick that up. Dylan loses it off the stick, has Mark. Mark has Dashel. Dashel, had Trev going to the backside. Good puck movement. Same 5 guys will step in. Do it all over again. Here we go. Let's go get another one here before the period ends. Pucks one back to Mark. Mark gets around one, turn, fire shot, saved and frozen. 57.2. Same 5 guys. Let's get another 3 in a row face-off wins. Let's go, Mills. Pucks in skates. Carolina comes out with it. They have zone exit. They've got the line. Turn, just chip it in deep. Hunter, just nice soft save out to the corner. Puck comes up the half boards. Puck working there. Miller gets around one, has Trevor. He's got Dashel coming in with him. Dashel's looking to try and get it back to Miller. Carolina with a good stick, but Mark has it. Puck comes high and up and out. Miller is back on the retrieval here. 25 seconds left. Miller takes the net. Gets it up to Dashel. Dashel has Trevor with speed. We've got guys going to the net. Trevor has the back of the net. Trevor turns, fires, gets blocked. Carolina turns, has out of the zone. Turns and dumps it in. That's going to do it pretty much for this first period. We got 3, 2, 1. And that's going to do it on net. So that's going to do it for your first period. Thunderbirds are up by a score of 1-0. Current shots are 12-5 in favor of your Thunderbirds. We'll be back with you here in just a moment. Hey, only good things to really say about that period. Hunter's looking good in net. Hasn't been challenged too much, except for on the penalty kill. But we've got more in the tank here. Continue to get shots on net, not pass up shots. Here we go, Jack Evans Jackson coming on the backside with Kellen, Linden, and Garrett on up front. $16 minutes will go up here on the clock. Puck's down. Linden comes out with it, chips it in deep, chip and charge. Lennon gets there. Working down there. Garrett comes in to support. Garrett dances out of one, looking for a cutter. Jackson's able to hold his own, gets it right back into Garrett. Garrett turns, fires, shot saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Gillen will step in for the face-off. Working hard. Garrett has it. Slides it through. Kellen's got it. Kellen fights one. Goes high to Jackson. Jackson slips through. Leaves it for Kel. Jackson's going to get a penalty. A slash. So your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a penalty kill here for 2 minutes. Cashel and Mark come on the backside. Up front, we have Landon and Parker. Landon will step in for the face-off. Puts one forward. Landon almost got there. Carolina working off the half boards. They come high, but Landon's got it. Landon, just had it roll off his stick. He was going for the stick to skate to stick move. Carolina has it, looking at cross pass. They have a cross pass. We stand them up right there. National and Mark collapse. Mark has it, turns, fires it down all the way. Again, benefit. You can send the puck. Carolina up off a skate. They pick it up. Now they have zone exit, looking for zone entry. Again, gets stood up, but the puck comes back to them. Now working from the point, back to the flank. Miss it. Looking for the seam. Try to get through, but we have good sticks. Puck comes up. Carolina has it back, goes back to the point, out of the zone on their own merit. Back zone entry, but we're doing a good job collapsing. Carolina back behind the net. Carolina comes high. Back down low. Up to the flank. Up to the point. Turn, fire it. Gets blocked by Mark. Mark's able to pick it up. Chips it around one. And send it. We had a potential for a 2-on-1. Changes. Connor Hilly and Jack Evans come on the backside. We have Dylan and Miller on. Good stick by Connor Hilly. Mills comes in to apply pressure. Carolina just turns and fires it in. Connor Hill is going to pick that up, turns and wires it to the opposite side. Dylan's able to chip it up and out, and he's applying some pressure. Carolina passes to the opposite side. Connor Hill, if a good angle, has it. He's getting held up, down. That's a hold. No call. Carolina on the scene, turns, fires it all the way up and through. And that's going to do it. Another killed penalty. We're back to 5-on-5. Miller on with Dylan. Good sticks. Trevor's on. Miller has it. Miller up to Trevor. 2-on-1 here. Dylan couldn't hold that on a stick. Trevor had a good pass. That was a potential 2-on-1. Miller holds his own. Slips around one. Has Trevor on the backside. Trevor got bodied off. Dylan comes through to support. Trevor coming in now. Trevor has it back in the net with net front. Good stick by Carolina. Comes high. Connor Hilly has a turn. Fire shot was screened and up and out of play. Goalie had no chance if that was on net. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. We have a wholesale change on both sides with Dashel and Mark coming on the backside. We've got Liam, Keaton, and Sam on up front. Liam's going to step in for the face-off here. Puck in skates. Carolina comes out with it, sends it up the middle. Dashel shuts his guy down. Keaton comes through on the back check, has speed, leaves it for Mark. Mark over to Sam. Sam has his own entry. He's got guys going to the net. Little backhand shot. Goalie save. Good job by Liam and Keaton here. Sam comes over to support. Keaton turns, fires, gets blocked back behind the net. Carolina working there, but Liam's got his guy pinned down. Carolina up the half boards. Comes through the middle. They've got zone exit. Good stick and step by Dashel. Mark picks that up. Mark ships it up to Liam. Liam has a cross-ice pass. Dashel coming through with speed. Dashel leaves it for Sam. Back to Dashel. Dashel was looking for Sam cross-ice. Carolina with a good stick. Carolina picks it up. Able to hold his own. Dashel has it. Oh, Dashel to Liam for a shot on net. That's going to be an offensive zone face-off. 11:33 here left in the second period. Kellen, Linden, Garrett come onto the ice. On the backside, we've got Jackson and Connor Hilly. Kellen in for the draw. Oh, puck was won. Got sent back. Carolina comes through, picks it up. Good stick by Connor Hilly. Taking his guy out. Garrett's able to kick the puck out, forcing Carolina to regroup deep in their zone. Carolina with the overpass. Misses. Jackson with the step and pressure. Lennon comes through. Garrett has zone entry. Gets around one. Traffic going to the net. Off the Carolina skate to the far corner. They pick it up. Trying to clear it. They do have it cleared. Zone entry, turn, fire, wide of the net. They pick it up. Blocked by Kellen working down here in the corner. Kellen wins that battle. Sends it back behind the net. Connor Hill in pursuit. Pokes it through. Garrett has it. Tried to chip it up and out. Carolina has it. Turn, fires. Easy save for Hunter to the corner. Connor Hill comes through. Pokes it through to the far corner. Kellen comes in to support there. Carolina has it. Just sends it cross. Nobody home at all. Garrett chips it up and not out. Carolina's able to hold his own, but good pressure here by your Thunderbirds. We just can't get it out. They're not really getting anything but holding the zone. Sent in front. Connor Hilly blocks it back behind the net. Kellen comes through with speed. Kellen has wide zone entry. Got stick check. Dashel now on with Mark. Parker's on. Linden has it, gets bodied off. Parker comes through, turns, fires it down to the opposite side. Landon now on. Linden comes through, leaves it for Landon. Landon turns, fires, shot off the side of the net. Landon to Linden. Linden slips one, turns, fires, shot off a skate, out front. Carolina tried to poke it up. Dashel turned, fires, shot saved, back behind the net. Landon's coming in hard. Landon picks it up. Net's off. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. 9:28 here left in the second period. Landon, Irvin, Parker, Dashel, and Mark. Landon in for the face-off. Carolina gets it. 4 checks on them. Carolina chips it up, turns it over. Landon has it. Landon leaves it for Irvin. Irvin turns out of it, plays it off the back of the net to himself. Try to get it up front. Mark slides. Mark turned, fire, shot, pad save. Irvin and Landon both there. Landon comes out with it, looking for Irvin going to the net. Carolina has it, but Parker comes through. Slides it back behind. Good check by Irvin. Landon has it. Landon slides it over to Parker. Parker gets stick checked, pucks out of the zone. Parker sticks with it. Parker's got it, turns out of it, dumps it in. Landon's going to go there. Try to use a reverse hit. Dashel's able to hold the zone. Dashel has Parker. Parker turn, fires. Puck's loose out front. Landon turn, fire, saved out to the corner. Irvin picks it up. Irvin turns out of it. He's looking for space. He's got Landon down in the slot. Landon turns, fires. Dashel steps to short the zone. Turns, fires on net. Irvin steps to hold the zone. Landon was looking for someone crashing. They can't. Dashel picks it up, gets around one, slides it through to Irvin. Irvin on the half course. Do really good pressure here. Puck comes up. Carolina finally able to clear the zone. Mark has it. Mark, with speed, leaves it for Miller. Miller across ice, has Dashel. Dashel turn, fire shot, save, deflected just over the net by Dylan Penny. Dylan Trevor Miller. Trevor has Dashel. Dashel turn, fires, gets deflected to the corner. Miller picks that up. Trev comes in, back up to Dashel. Dashel had Dylan. Dylan turn, fires! Got under the late pass save, and the goalie was able to freeze that. Really good sequence and cycle. 7:16 here left in the second period. Get some fresh legs on the ice here with Jack and Jackson on the backside. Dylan, Miller, and Trevor on up front. Miller steps in for the draw. Trevor has it, up high to Jackson. Jackson turns, fire, had net front, puck's loose. Oh, there it is! There it is! Puck's on net, guys going to the net. You got a 2-0 game in favor of your Thunderbirds. Miller Jones is going to get that goal. Here we go. Keep rolling. Don't look back. Trevor in for the face-off. Puck's one back. Jackson has it. Jackson off the half boards. Miller just turns and fires it in. Carolina has it. Chips it right back out. Puck comes out. Carolina has it. They've got zone entry. Put it on net. That's saved by Hunter. Carolina gets it from the point. Gets deflected by our own guy. Wide of the net. Miller picks it back up. Gets sent back down behind the net. Jack has it. Pokes it through. Dylan's going to pick that up. Dylan has Miller streaking. Miller here is a 1-on-0. Yeah, I'll see if they call that a penalty shot. They're going to call a hook, so that'll be a 2-minute power play. As Miller had the step, got hooked, and Ruley got a shot off. So that's going to put your Thunderbirds on the power play. Two minutes to go up on the clock. 6:28 here left in the second period. Mark and Dashel come on the backside. Yeah, they're asking for a penalty shot. No. So we have Landon, Irvin, Parker, Mark, and Dashel. Puck's down. Irvin gets it to Landon. Landon's working from the backside of the net. Landon up to Mark. Mark walks. Mark back to Irvin. Irvin back up to Mark. Mark turned, fires, shot on net. Had Parker at net front. Goalie saw that. That'll be another offensive zone faceoff. Parker in for the draw. Helmet snap. There we go. Puck's down. Parker gets it to Irvin. Irvin has a guy. Turns back behind the net. Irvin to Parker. Parker back to Irvin. Irvin has a seam turn, fires, easy glove save by the goalie. You got to get him moving to the side here. Same five guys. Parker steps in. Martin wins it forward. Irvin has it. Irvin has to Parker, looking for a give and go. Irvin turn, fires, misses the net. Carolina tries to get it out. Dashel holds his own. Dashel over to Parker, back to Irvin. Irvin turns, fire, shot saved and frozen right into the belly. We're going to have Coach is giving the defenseman a few words here. So Dylan, Trevor, Miller, Mark, and Dash will see the backside. 1:13 here left in the power play. Puts one back. Miller gets it to Dashel. Dashel over to Mark. Turn fire shot up and over the net. Miller's going to get that. Miller has Dashel. Dashel looking to walk. Dashel back to Miller. Miller right back to Dashel. Dashel to Mark. Mark right back to Dashel. Dashel to Miller. Looking for the give and go. They cycle out of it. Miller has a seam. Has Dashel. Little movement. Dashel had Trev. Trev to Mills. Oh, that's what you want. Comes right back up to Dashel. Get that goalie moving side to side. Dash has Trevor. 1-T missed. Trevor gets it back. Has Mark up tall. Mark over to Dashel. No, keep him down. Looks like Dylan's going to take a penalty. Those are tough in the middle of a power play. So coach is asking for conversation. I honestly missed what happened down in front of the net, looking for the really good tic-tac-toe passing. Nonetheless, that's going to put us in a 4-on-4 situation for 34 seconds. And then Carolina is going to get a power play for about 1:26. Miller, Trev on the ice with Connor Hilly and Jackson. Carolina has it. We turn it over to Trev. Trev gets through and by one. Trev has the back of the net. He's looking for time and space. Trev flips it over the opposite side, has Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly looking for space, has Miller back, looking for Trev going to the net. And they give and go. Miller pokes it through. Carolina has it back behind the net. They're looking for stretch. They're out. Now we're in the kill. Good stick by Jackson. Turn fires it. That's a smart play. Puck's out. Garrett and Linden now on the ice. Good stick by Linden. Linden gets through. Linden, time and patience. Puck's loose out front. Good 2 saves by the Carolina goalie. As you had Garrett driving hard for that second rebound opportunity. 1:10 here left in their power play. 4:11 in the period. Linden steps in for the faceoff. Carolina comes out, taking the back of the net. They're looking to come out with speed. Has a middle pass. In the zone on the outside. Lose an edge. They have the overpass, looking for space. Turn fire backside, chip wide. Turn shot fire through from back behind the net. They pick it up off the slot. Shot on Hunter, just saves it out to the corner. Cool, calm, and collected. Puck up the middle. Garrett has it, just turns and fires it all the way down, forcing Carolina to go 200 feet. Linden on the forecheck. Carolina wires it up the opposite side. Good sticks and lanes, comes right up the middle. Dashel has it, chips it up and by. Gets it back. Dashel has it. Turn fire shots get blocked. So Dashel and Mark now on the backside. We have Sam and Kellen on up front. Carolina from back behind their net. 13 seconds left. Carolina up the outside. They've got zone entry. Kellen coming back with a head of steam. Comes right through, lifts the stick. Sends it up and out and down. No icing. We are now even. 2:59 left. So Sam on with Dylan and Kellen. Good hit. That's offside as Dylan was just in the zone. Neutral zone face-off. 2:49 here left in this first period. So Kellen, Sam, we're missing one. Oh, here we go. Liam, Keaton, Sam, Dashel, Mark. Pucks one forward. Kellen kicks it to a stick. Sorry, Liam kicks it to a stick. Got a shot on net. Keaton up to Dashel. Dashel over to Mark. Mark walks, turn, fires it high. Dashel's going to be there. Dashel turn, fires, shot in front. Had Liam. Liam with a backhand attempt. Carolina comes out with it, sends it up and out of play, so that'll be a defensive zone faceoff. 2:26 here left in the second period. Same 5 guys will step in for the faceoff. Liam will step in to take this draw. Oh, no. Yep, having a little pre-face-off conversation. Liam steps in. Pucks and skates, kicks it to the corner. He goes in and digs it himself. He's got the back of the net. Oh, had Keaton in front. Puck gets sent through the crease. Really good job getting the net front. That's creating opportunities. Puck comes out. Mark has Dashel. Dashel slides it up looking for Keaton. Keaton gets taken out. Puck comes in the zone. Sam has it, turns and sends it up the outside. Carolina has it. Good job preventing any dangerous scoring position. Carolina was going for some big hits, had some guys on the ice. Wholesale changes on both sides. Looks like we have Jack and Jackson coming onto the ice with Landon, Parker, and Irvin. Irvin in for the faceoff. Puck's down. Jack comes out with it. Jack has the back of the net. Jack looking for Parker's able to chip it up and through. Landon working hard to get there. Has it. Maintains his balance. Is able to get a shot on net. Jackson chips it back down low. Has Landon. Landon pushes it through for Irvin. Irvin working out of the corner. Has Jack. Jack turn, fired shots. In the top corner. Number 2 for Mr. Evans. Atta baby. Goal number 3 for your Thunderbirds. Assist from Irvin. And that just feels good. 1:31 here left in the second period. Again, not passing up on shots. Getting pucks to the net. Getting to the net front. A little bit more discipline here in today's game and unselfish play. Let's keep it up, boys. Again, keep going and don't look back. Okay, strange time to take a timeout with 1:31 here left in the second period, but at the end of the day, this has been a pretty one-sided game. Right now, the shots are 33-10 in favor of your Thunderbirds, and there have not been very many real dangerous scoring chances except for the penalty kill early back in the first period. Whistles blow. Have the same group of 5 coming on the ice after this timeout with Jackson and Jack on the backside. Parker, Landon, and Irvin on up front. Landon steps in for the faceoff. Pucks one forward. Carolina picks it up, but pressure's on. Irvin gets it poked through. Carolina goalie comes out to play it. Irvin working hard out of the corner. Parker, again, just in his office, being supported by Irvin. Irvin pokes it through. Carolina comes cross ice. They have zone exit. Good job by Landon trying to help back. Carolina gets the net front. Parker makes an easy save. We get the puck cleared. Puck gets sent all the way through the zone. Good stick by Jackson. That is crap. It's a clean hit. They're going to call Jackson for a penalty. No way! There's your words, Kerry Evans. They're giving Colin Jackson for head contact, a 2 and a 10 for head contact. Garbage. It's rough. These guys are making a little bit about themselves here. Puck dropped the puck. Now they blow a whistle. I don't know why. These guys are out of their element here. Linden, Garrett, Dashel, and Margon. Dashel's able to clear the puck up and out of the zone. Carolina regrouping in their defensive zone has the over. They're looking to come up with speed. They come up to the outside. Back behind the net. Up to the flank. Try to get it through. Carolina loses an edge. Back to the point. Turn fire. Shots blocked out to the corner. Dashel has it. Dashel has a breakaway. Oh! And there's a shorty by Dashel, making this a 4-0 game with 24.2 seconds here left in the second period. And Carolina has no more timeouts. So 127 still left in the penalty kill. They're going to bring out Jack and Connor Healy on the backside. Kellen and Dylan up front. Really good job to get sticks in lanes and fight through stuff. Carolina gets the puck, has the over. Zone entry, we collapse. Carolina has it to the outside, sends it through. On net, blocked by Jack off a skate. Jack picks it up out of the corner, tries to send it up. Kellen and Dylan are going to have a 2-on-1. Kellen has it. Kellen over to Dylan. Dylan, hey, good idea. Kellen tried to get it over to Dylan to get it on net. That's going to do it for your second period. We come back here after a short ice remake and intermission. You hang tight with me. A new dawn, a new day, and your Thunderbirds came to play. Back with you in a moment. Got about a minute 15 here before we get back on the ice. Once again, Zamboni running a little behind schedule. Again, we just got to keep playing our game, keep the pedal to the metal, no looking back. Go, boys, making their way back on the ice here. Get the bud flowing just a little bit. Let's pick up right where we left off. We will be going back on the penalty kill for another minute 2. 16 minutes will go up on the clock. There's the whistle. Looks like coming to the ice, we're going to have Dashel and Mark with Lyndon and Garrett. There's the whistle. Looks like Liam is serving the 2 minutes for Jackson. Garrett in for the face-off. Puck's one back. Mark has it, turns, dumps it. Carolina regrouping in their defensive zone, has the over. Good pressure by Lyndon. Carolina turns out of it. They've got zone exit, now zone entry, trying to get set up. Turn fire, shot saved by Hunter. Up into the opposite corner. Puck goes back behind the net. Mark is there. Working, turns it, fires it up, off the skate. Carolina almost didn't hold it. Good, again, good pressure, missed the overpass. Lyndon's going to have that, able to clear up and out and down. We are changing. Carolina being forced to regroup 200 feet. Jack and Mark on the backside, Kellen and Dylan on. Turnover. Kellen picks it up here. Now we have Connor Healy on the backside. Kellen was looking for that cross-ice pass to Dylan. Dylan has Kellen come through with speed. Kellen to the outside is looking to get around one, driving hard. Oh, Carolina with a good stick check. Otherwise, Kellen, I think, would have sealed the deal there. Carolina up and out of the zone. We are now even. Kellen, Dylan, Miller. Connor Healy fires it opposite side to Mills. Mills puck protects. He's got zone exit. He's got speed. Zone entry to the outside. Lift up for Dylan. Dylan turned fire, didn't get all of it. But Kellen working hard, coming back. Miller picks it up, gets around one. Leaves it for Jack. Jack right back to Miller driving. Got all the way through. Carolina comes out with it. Trevor on the ice. Trevor and Dylan back on D. Good job. Carolina out of the corner, but Trevor comes through. Trevor working back behind the net, has it. He's got Miller streaking. Off the board, Miller comes through, leaves it for Dylan. Dylan's own entry, turn, fire, shot, saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Allow us to reset the lines entirely. We have Dashel and Mark on the backside with Keaton, Sam, and Liam on up front. Liam will take the face-off. Face-off's one forward. Liam comes through with it. Carolina picks it up back behind the net, tries to come up the outside, slides it to the middle. We come through. Carolina does a good job sticking with it. Turn, fire, shot, saved by Hunter. Mark comes around the outside, trying to pick it up. Carolina steps too short. The zone does, sends it back behind the net. Dashel pokes it through. Dashel picks it back up, tries to clear it. Carolina has it, but is able to get cleared. Carolina in the neutral zone has the over. Misses the pass. Sam here. Dashel has it. Oh, was looking for Keaton right up the middle. Gets all the way through. Carolina's going to pick that up. Trying to come up the middle. Good hold by Liam in a ref skate. Liam's working out of the corner. Getting held up. Sam's coming through. Carolina's able to get it up, but Dashel gets it right back. Chips it up and through. Carolina gets it out. Mark has it. Carolina dumps it in deep. Puck gets poked through. Landon Dowd there. Tried to poke it up. Irvin's now on with Parker. Carolina working out of the corner. Irvin is all over. Carolina goes high. Good stick and blocked by Landon out of the zone. Puck gets sent in. Dashel picks it up back behind the net. Dashel sends it high and hard, has Parker. Parker has Irvin coming through. Parker to the outside of Landon. Landon's got net. Turn, fires, oh no! Missed it high and wide. That's a shot he makes more often than he misses. Really good net drive. Carolina chips it up and out. Mark back on retrieval. Mark has Parker. Parker slides through one. We've got zone entry. Parker sends it in deep. We're looking for backside changes. Jack and Connor Healy on. Irvin leaves it for Landon out of the corner. Landon gets around one. Landon has a seam. Backhand into the belly. Saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. 11:47 here left in the contest. Shots currently are showing 37-13 in favor of your Thunderbirds. Changes on the offensive side. We've got Kellen, Linden, and Garrett. Puck's down. Carolina sends it back behind the net. Looking to come up the middle. They miss the pass. Goes all the way through. But Jack is back defending. Carolina gets the net front, but good job by Linden collapsing D. Connor Healy back, trying to go up the middle. Misses. Carolina has it. Sends it up the outside. They get it into the zone, and Jack's there on retrieval. Jack takes it back to the net. Has Connor Healy. Connor Healy up the board looking for Garrett. Carolina's able to hold the zone, send it back down deep into the corner. Try to center it off Connor Healy's skate right to Garrett. Garrett's got the outside. He's got zone entry with Linden driving hard. Kellen turn, fires, shot. Hit Linden going through. We get it right back. Kellen goes high. Has Mark. Mark and Dashel on the backside. Kellen's got it. Leaves it for Garrett. Oh, Garrett turns, fires, puck saved and frozen. That comes out. We had Dashel driving to the backside for a rebound opportunity. 10:50 here left in the third period. Wholesale changes on the offensive side with Miller, Trevor, and Dylan coming on the ice. Trevor in for the draw. Puck's one over to Miller. Miller looking for the seam, turns out of it. Tried to split. Carolina shuts that down, tries to clear it. They do, but good job by Mark sticking with it. Dylan's able to turn and fire it in deep. They have Mark on the forecheck. Puck comes right up the middle. Dylan's got it. Dylan leaves it in for Mills. Oh, Mills got hooked a little bit. Sticks with it. Sends it back behind the net. Carolina's going to pick that up. looking to come up. They're able to chip it up and out and down. Daschle picks it up back behind the net. Daschle had Dylan going right up the middle off a skate in deep. Dylan now on his horse. Carolina trying to reverse the backside of the net, misses that. Mark steps to short it. Got a stick lifted. Carolina gets it, tried to reverse it. Carolina be looking to come up the outside. They do, looking for the middle with speed. They've got zone entry. Turn fire, easy save for Hunter. Mark off the boards, was looking for Trevor coming through with speed, just misses. Carolina with the over, comes right back to the middle. Got caught a little flat-footed going in the wrong direction. To the outside, put it up on the backside for their first goal of the game. They're excited about that. Liam, Sam, and Keaton on the ice with Jack and Connor Hilly. Liam in for the face-off. Puck sends skates, comes back. Carolina pokes it forward. Sends it in wide of the net. Jack's there. Puck gets poked up. Keaton trying to get it out. Doesn't. Good job by Jack taking away a lane. Puck sent across ice. Sam has speed. Puck gets sent up, but Liam comes through. Liam from back behind the net. Send it to the middle, has Sam. Sam looking for Jack. Jack turns and dumps it in deep. Carolina trying to clear it, but Keaton doing a good job. Puck comes up to the middle. Ends up coming out of the zone. They're coming up the middle. Good step by Connor. Really good job. Puck coming up that side. Puck goes back behind the net. Connor Hilly has it high and hard. Puck is cleared out of the zone. We're looking for changes. Jack has it, able to send it up and in and deep as we're looking for wholesale changes. Parker, Irvin, Landon, Daschle, and Mark on. Carolina looking for the stretch pass. Mark and Daschle back defending. Mark up the half horse has Parker. Parker gets bodied off. Landon has it, cuts in front of the net. That is, turns it over right in front of the net. Point blank shot on Hunter. But they're going to call a tripping on Carolina. So your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a power play. That's pretty scary on that turnover there. You don't want to turn those over in front of the net. Nonetheless, Hunter made the save, and it was a penalty anyway, so to our favor here. Same five guys will step in for this face-off with 8:05 left in the contest. Irvin, Landon, Parker, Daschle, and Mark. Puts one back. Parker has it. Parker goes high to Daschle. Daschle over to Landon on the flank. Landon's looking for space. Had Parker off the skate. Parker right back to Landon. Landon to Daschle. Daschle over to Mark. Back to Daschle. Daschle to Landon. Looking for space. Landon to Parker. Reversing the side of the net. Irvin misses the pass. Mark's able to hold his own. Irvin gets it right back for Mark. Irvin over to Daschle. Daschle turn fires. Parker in front. Gets deflected out high. Mark holds his own. Mark over to Daschle. Daschle back down to Landon. Landon to Parker. Looking for the cutter. Had Irvin. Couldn't quite hold it on a stick. Landon gets it back. Landon up to Daschle. Daschle walks. Daschle back to Landon. Trying to create space. Landon turn fires it off the post and out. To the opposite side. Mark has it. Mark over to Daschle. Daschle turns fires high and wide. Comes up. Mark holds his own. Irvin has it. Irvin has Landon on the backside. Goes right through his stick. Landon can't hold it. He's battling here. Parker comes in to support. Daschle has it. That's another power play. Daschle gets slashed, hooked, whatever, but we still have possession. Daschle looking for space. Daschle has Landon on the backside. Let them touch it so we can get a 5-on-3, but they can't. Dash will turn, fire, shot, rebound, shot, save. Landon picks it up out of the corner. Landon turns, fires it high and over. Daschle picks it up, goes to net front. Carolina finally touches it. So we'll be 5-on-3 for 10 seconds. 6:15 here left in the contest. We've got to be close here to getting Jackson back on the ice. Let's come out and finish this strong, kiddo. Mark and Daschle remain on the backside. We have Dylan, Trevor, and Miller on up front. Trevor gets kicked out. Dylan steps in to take it. Gets one over to Trevor. Trevor goes back high to Daschle. Daschle walking. Daschle has Mark with a lane. Turn, fire, shots in! Goal! That's a 5-on-3 goal with 1 second left, which means we're going to get a power play for 1:52. Miller to Daschle to Mark to finish for a 5-1 lead. Trevor, Miller, Dylan, Jack, and Connor. Hilly. Puck one back. Jack has it. Jack over to Connor. Connor looking for Miller with speed. Gets to Trevor. Trevor leaves it for Miller. Got stick check. Jack has it. Jack over to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly had it roll off the stick. We get it in deep. Dylan's in on the forecheck. Puck sent up the half boards. Trevor holds it. Trevor takes it back to the net. He has Miller. Miller has Connor Hilly. Connor looking for space, has Jack. Jack back over to Connor. Carolina's just collapsing, so we have all kinds of space. They are not getting sucked out. They're trying to protect the scoring funnel. Connor over to Jack. Jack back over to Connor, misses, but Connor's able to step in and hold it in. Trevor digging out of the corner here. Gets it out. Gets it up to Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly has Miller on the backside. We're a 1T. Didn't get all of it. Goalie made a save. Miller's back behind the net. Has it, though. Miller has Trevor. Has Jack on the backside. Jack back up to the court to Connor. Connor has traffic in front. Turn, fires for a goal! Another power play goal by your Thunderbirds. Good spacing. Good position. Attaboy. 6-1 game in favor of your Thunderbirds here with 4:57 here left in the contest. Wholesale changes. Mark Daschle on the backside. Lyndon, Kellen, Garrett on up front. Garrett on his horse on the forecheck. Carolina with the over. Tried to send it up. Daschle holds his own. But then Carolina's able to clear it right back out. Carolina on the outside, looking to send it in. Shot saved and frozen by Hunter. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff. Kellen wins the puck back. Mark picks it up back behind the net. Turns out of it, decides to switch the side of the ice. Puck the boards, has Garrett. Puck gets out. You've got Kellen coming through with speed. Kellen gets angled off, but sticks with it. Carolina gets it up out of the corner, looking to come up the middle. Daschle's able to hold it momentarily. It comes right back to Carolina. Carolina has zone entry. Turn, fire, shot saved and frozen by Hunter. Keaton, Liam, Sam on. Pucks one back. Turn shot fired. Hunter gets a piece of that. Goes wide. Comes back down in the corner. Connor Hilly gets through one. Gets it up to Keaton. Keaton chips it up and out and down. Sam working to go in and apply some pressure. Sam's going to win that race. Sam turns out of it. Comes out of it, has Jack. Jack for a hattie shot on net. Saved out to the corner. Puck gets sent high and up and out of the zone. Connor Hilly back on retrieval. Connor has offside. Connor had Sam on the outside. Just a scotch offsides. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. Wholesale changes, so Mark and Dash will come on the backside. Up front, we have Landon, Parker, and Irvin. Parker gets it to Landon. Landon's able to chip it up and in. Irvin will go apply initial forecheck. Carolina tried to come up, gets stick by Irvin. Parker gets it, sends it back down in the corner. Carolina working back behind their net. Irvin again applying pressure. Carolina comes up the outside, but Mark's able to hold his own. Turn and fires it back in. Dashiell's going to step to short that. Turn fires it. Had Irvin going into that. Puck's loose out front. Dashiell has a turn, fires. What a save by the goalie to prevent a 7th goal. Offensive changes with Sam, Liam, and Keaton coming on to the ice up front. Liam steps in for the draw. Puck one forward. Dashiell has a turn fire shot. Saved out to the corner by the goalie. Goalie tried to clear it. Dashiell holds his own. Turns, fires it on net. Bouncing puck. Glove. Goalie pushes it out to his defenseman. Has the back of the net looking to come up. Dashiell again shorts, but Carolina gets it right back. Collapsing. Sam has it back. Sends it back behind the net. Has Mark. Mark slides it up the middle. Carolina has it. Misses the entry pass. Mark picks it up. Mark hard and out. Sam slides it through. Has Liam. Liam pokes it through. Carolina gets it. Trying to clear it, but Sam and Liam working hard on the boards. Sam had Liam going. Just missed. Jack turns, fire, shot just wide. Mark steps up to short the zone. Slides it back behind the net. Sam's going to go there. Good angle by Sam. Jack steps to short. Carolina gets it by, though. They miss the up and out pass. Mark's there. Picks it up. Slides it through. Loses an edge. Carolina are having to regroup 200 feet. 145 here left in the contest. Again, good pressure. Carolina doesn't really have anywhere to go. Good stick by Trevor. It's now on the ice. Trevor, Miller, Dillon. Jack over to Connor Hilly. Hilly takes it back to the net, reverses it back over to Jack. Jack right back to Connor. Connor tried to slide it through. Carolina pokes it through the other side, but Trevor's going to pick that up. Trevor slipped a hit. Carolina sends it back behind the net. Dillon's takes a good angle. Carolina tried to shoot it, gets through. Turn, fired, shot saved by Christian on Hunter on a steep angle. Connor Hilly with a good angle. Puck comes through. Trevor has it. Trevor has zone entry. Looking for time and space at Connor Hilly. Oh, deflected by Miller. Down off the post and out. Dashiell with a good angle. Shut his guy down. Puck comes out with speed. Trevor's got zone entry. Turn, fire, shot. High and over the net. Carolina picks it up. 35 seconds left. Dillon applying pressure down there. Comes out with it. Pass the puck. Turnover. Carolina has it. Good recovery by Mark. Good job by Dillon to get back. There was no call. Should have been a call. I didn't catch entirely what happened on video down there. 9 seconds left in the contest, and Dillon is down holding his leg. Hope he's all right. We do not need him hurt. Anybody hurt. Only power of positivity. Keep our boys healthy all season. Still down. He's off, but he's going off the ice. He's going to be checked. He's limping. He's going to be checked by Dale. Going to call it a neutral zone face-off. Linden, Kellen, Garrett, Dashel, Mark. Carolina has it. Comes right up the middle. Dashel has it. Gets it over to Kellen. Kellen brings it back into the zone. Just looking to kill it. And that's going to do it. The Thunderbirds are going to come out on top with a 6-1 win. That's a style of play that we want to continue building on over the course of this weekend. Really good job of team play overall. We'll look forward to catching you later this afternoon where your Thunderbirds will be facing off against Big B Coffee. For now, in a 6-1 game, shots in favor of the Thunderbirds 55-0 to 21. Don Harmeal with Thunderbird Hockey tuning over and out.